Did you know that the Yale Department of Psychiatry says ketamine is the biggest breakthrough in psychiatry in the past 50 years? Hey there, my name is Leah Benson, and in this video, I'm going to talk to you all about ketamine for mental health. What is it, how it works, the potential benefits, and any risks. If you're considering using ketamine for your mental health, or if you're just curious about it, then this video is for you. Let's begin our conversation with the basics of ketamine. First, ketamine is an anesthetic. It's used all over the world, every single day in emergency rooms and surgery theaters, even for children. As a matter of fact, if you ask some doctors, they'd tell you it's the perfect anesthetic. And that's because it has a stellar safety profile on respiratory and cardiovascular function. It diminishes pain, and it's non-toxic. Unfortunately, the war on drugs gave this miracle molecule an undeserved negative reputation as being dangerous, which it simply isn't. What is true is that ketamine, aside from being an anesthetic, is also a serious treatment for mental health concerns, and has been known to be so for nearly as long as it has been used as an anesthetic, which incidentally began in 1962, though its popularity did not begin to rise until about 20 years ago, after a research trial proved its effectiveness at rapidly reducing symptoms of treatment-resistant depression. So currently, what is happening to ketamine's reputation is that its value as an adjunct to psychotherapy to create lasting change for a myriad of mental health struggles is becoming well known, and that knowledge is growing rapidly. That has happened in large part because, from what I've seen in my practice, and this is typical, one ketamine-assisted therapy session provides roughly the value of 10 regular talk therapy sessions. So, it's making therapy a faster, easier process for people. And that's an idea, as they say, worth sharing. But whoa, don't get too overexcited now. Ketamine does not magically make you think or do things at lightning speed like some advertisements may lead you to believe. A ketamine experience is not like, as I've heard it said, 3 years of therapy in 3 hours. But it is more effective at making your therapy more effective and faster. And there is one special case where it is kind of a miracle, and that is for someone who has what is called treatment-resistant depression. One example of which is a person who has tried, we'll say, 10 different medications and 8 different therapists over 20 years, and they are still debilitated by depression. In this person, one dose of ketamine can create brain changes that will, miraculously, eliminate their depression for days, weeks, or even months, depending on the person. That's not to say that once they've been pulled out of the mire, that there's not still work to do, because there always is. But that is to say that ketamine can be truly miraculous in this one particular case. Aside from that, ketamine's value for most people lies in its ability to help you in 2 primary ways. One is the elimination of physical discomforts that lie at the heart of many mental health struggles. And the other is through the brain state that ketamine induces that makes learning new things easier. And learning new things is at the heart of any lasting change you want in life. So why doesn't everyone use this stuff? Well, because it got a bad reputation in the war on drugs. And it has a side effect that people can get alarmed by if they're not prepared for it. Although, ironically, this is exactly the side effect that brings many of the mental health benefits that we're all looking for. Some people call that state a K-hole and think it's bad. But it isn't. And if you want to know more about the K-hole, watch my video on 3 myths about ketamine. I'll end with this. In 2022, the Yale Department of Psychiatry touted ketamine as the biggest breakthrough in psychiatry in the past 50 years. And the praises go on from there. So if advancing your mental health is on deck in your life, and you want to capitalize on a tool to make the process more efficient and effective, consider ketamine-assisted therapy. And check out my book, The Beginner's Guide to Ketamine Therapy for Mental Health, at ketamineTherapyBook.com if you want to know more.